live. What's up? What's happening? Let's get right into this. Salute to the tribe. You guys go ahead and follow on TikTok and subscribe on YouTube. Let's go.
I never came during intercourse.
Hell no, to the no, 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 yeah, to the no.
It was like I thought it was only when he gave me head. The guy after him, who was a much older guy,
he knew what he was doing. He rocked that boat.
My 21-year-old's dad, like our whole relationship, I never came during intercourse.
Hell no.
And just because I stopped talking to you or I slowly cut you off do not mean it was somebody else. It was never nobody else. I just saw that you was on bullshit and I cut your ass off. It wasn't nobody else. It just wasn't you. And just because I stopped talking to you or I slowly cut you off do not mean it was somebody else. It was never nobody else. I just saw that you...
Listen, no offense.
I love how everybody on my social media is hella confused. Like, are you in Cali? You're in...
I'm not like...
Me llamo Parcera. Sí.
Hola,
Un placer.
¿cómo te llamas?
Ari, pero me dicen Parcera.
Sí.
Nigga, what you mean you're not eating my ass, bro? We spoke about this! You're not gonna eat my ass.
And fellas, not all of y'all, why do y'all be so upset? Or why do y'all feel so triggered when a woman is happy and confident? I promise you could not even be being rude to a man. You could be laughing at a joke a little too hard. He just gonna say something smart like, quit laughing before I snatch that wig off. Quit laughing before I wipe that makeup off.
Yeah, man, I don't know who you're hanging out with, lady. Don't put that on all of us, man. I don't know who you choose to be around and hang out with, but you might want to choose different people. Change your circle.
Quit laughing.
Hey, my bike up and going.
Hey, check it right.
Being a role model for dealing with a child that's transgender. And that's, that warms my heart, particularly as a black man.
Particularly. Have you ever been in love? Yeah. Been in love so bad. Oh, yeah. You would do any.
Do this exercise. Hey, take it off.
But you said, I saw on a post that you made that you feel like once that man released that sperms and put that sperm into that woman, he is no longer in control of it. He rendered his rights from it.
Before conception takes place, as a man, you should make sure everything that I could do to not get this woman pregnant, because I know I'm going to sleep with her. I should have taken every single step possible to make sure that she does not get pregnant, because I am the one who has to impregnate her. She's not coming to me, and you know what I mean?
So like she has no responsibility in this matter?
No. I'm not saying she does not have any responsibility. Not at all. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is that if they both decide that they do not want this, so I think the video.
Why didn't you grab the female condom then? Bruh. Man, this is the nothing but the truth live pod.
All you need to do, guys, is just make sure y'all give her throat babies. And you don't have to worry about it. Just, you know what I mean? Give her throat babies. It's just that simple. You don't have to worry about this goofiness. Stop being lazy.
Just for the grown people. Only the grown people. Them wives that's happy and in love and attracted to their man completely, she do a lot of gagging. She don't do a lot of nagging. Them wives that are in love with their man and that man is making her happy, he's loving her properly, and their relationship is growing, she do a lot of gagging. She don't do a lot of nagging. God damn. Just for the grown people. Only the grown.
I like that. Shit. That's a married woman talk.
For $1 million.
Where did you travel from?
Sorry, I heard some of y'all didn't get the memo, so I'm here to just, reiterate it.
These niggas are not.
Enough.
Bruh.
Okay? It's all about shock factor with these doggone Xennial females. So stay stoic. Don't let them shock you. They're complete sociopaths. I'm telling you, man. It's all about shock factor, okay?
Y'all come here.
If his penis is like 3 inches, which I've been with a guy with 3 inches, if I like you, I like you.
Look at mama face like, girl, I raised you better than
I'm
this.
being for real, because it ain't all up in the word.
Is your mom's eye twitching? Did her eye twitch?
I know this little wench ain't around here taking Vienna
I'm
sausage.
being so for real. You think I'm being funny, but I'm so for real. What?
She's speechless.
I remember like on hard, it wouldn't go past his balls.
Shut up, Bailey.
Y'all come.
She like, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. In front of her mom, that's wild. You looking like Monica's mom. Damn. What's going on now?
Yeah. Yo, this morning, my sister was...
So, here's the thing about this one. Now, this would be one of those, you know, hey, look, body's kind of tight, but you're sacrificing a little bit with the face. You know, the face is below par. So, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, you get one of these chicks that you wouldn't, or no one would even notice out in public if she wasn't wearing something tight, but you got all the goodies underneath all that at the house, man. Some of you guys might want to look into this.
Gossip, yo. I'm fun for please.
You know what I'm saying?
What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? I find it hard to think.
Y'all get wild on the internet, man.
That nigga gay. 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 That.
I know what the pain of leaving somebody that you truly love feels like. I know the pain of that person choosing everything on the outside of the relationship versus the health of the relationship itself. And what makes it worse is when that person makes you feel like you're wrong for wanting the loyalty, the consideration, the respect, the honor that they expect from you. I know what it feels like to withdraw, to give up, to be pushed up against a wall, to be pushed to that point where you have to choose yourself. It's as if you're forced into that position because you know that if you don't finally choose yourself, if you don't finally step away from that person, away from the relationship, and finally respect your own boundaries instead of trying to make them respect your boundaries, I know how that feels. Because even though you know it's the right thing to do, doesn't mean it doesn't hurt that the person you love so much, the person you've spoken highly of, the person you've forgiven through so much BS, they didn't respect and love you enough to give you the consistency, the love, the consideration that you deserve. And what makes it worse is that because some people are only affected by their own pain, then they become the victim. And they'll tell anyone who'll listen how wrong you've done them, how you're not there for them anymore. They'll downplay what they've done. You know how they do. And then use what you're not doing anymore. And at some point step out on the relationship, blame it all on you and how they created this toxic cycle. And I call it a cycle because more than likely, they will do the new person that way as well. So baby, you ain't the first to go through it and you won't be the last. But do yourself a favor. Don't ever beg somebody to be good to you. You shouldn't have to convince somebody to love you. You shouldn't have to convince somebody to respect you, to care about your feelings. The person that's for you will do that automatically. Sometimes you gotta let go of the curse so you can get the blessing, baby. I love you. Be well. I know what the pain of...
It's so hard to think about like actually losing the weight, right? Like I've been dating while fat my whole life. Niggas love this. I be grinding and talking to them. What's up, little daddy? You wanna move something? We can do something. It's so hard to think about like actually losing the weight.
Wanna get me hot? Wanna get me hot this year? Where them I gonna do?
Oh my god! Oh man! Whoo, shit! Went from a regular Keisha to a super nasty Keisha. Oh god, bro, that's crazy.
Hyenaism is rampant. You wonder why these chicks don't take no accountability. It's because we don't want them to take accountability. We don't want them to take accountability. We do everything we can to shield these chicks from any form of accountability for anything that they do.
Bruh.
And then on the other hand, we want to harp on, well, women don't take accountability. She's taught from a little girl that she don't have to. And when there are situations where she's old enough to know what she's done and to take responsibility for choices that she has made and let there be some kind of consequence behind what she has done, we run to make sure she don't never have to take the accountability. So if she ain't got to take accountability right now, what make you think she got to take accountability 10 years down the line in a relationship with somebody? What make you think she got to take accountability at any point, at any time, for any reason? And you wonder why the lionesses can't win. Hyenaism is rampant. You wonder why...
Let me tell you something. I heard a chicken head say this.
If you're fucking with a condom, that does not count as a body. It does not.
So you can 100 niggas.
And it's not gonna count. Exactly. It's not gonna count.
Yeah, that's...
So after she said that, I went and pulled up this list of the top 10 cities that got that shit. These are the cities that either burning, dripping, or passing out lifetime bumps, aka STDs. Now the number one city on the list for the most STDs 2024 is Memphis, Tennessee. The number 2 city in the goddamn list is Jackson, Mississippi. Number 3, Columbia, South Carolina.
No.
Number 4, Baltimore, Maryland. Number 5, Philadelphia. Number 6, New Orleans, Louisiana. Number 7, Milwaukee. Number 8, Little Rock, Arkansas. Number 9, Washington, D.C. And number 10, Norfolk, Virginia. Now dig this. This not just the adults that's sick and out here passing out that shit, passing out STDs and shit like that. It's these teenagers out here passing out that shit, man. They passing out the drip. They passing out the itch. You know that shit be itching and burning down there. You can't even pee it burn. Ooh, mama, it hurt. Then they can't even tell their mama and their daddy that they out here hunching because they too young to be hunching. They out here listening to these STD rappers like Dirty Red, Sexy Red.
I wish my kid would be out here doing anything. I wish he would be some smoking. Nah.
Yeah, whatever her name is, the City Girls and Lotto them, man. And all these female rappers out here selling coochie on the record.
Nah. All these kids out here doing this. No. Hey, you guys get your passports, man. I'm out of here. That's one of the main reasons why I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? No. Not my legacy.
On Monday, you're doing back and chest. On Tuesday, it's the 30-minute walk for car.
Forget me now. Me as a prime strongman, like I was 430 pounds. I genuinely think 2, not 1, I think 1 would get mauled to death, but I think 2 Eddie Hulls at the prime with a combined weight of 860 pounds would dominate a gorilla. Would just pin it down and just hammer fist it to death. I think 2 big Eddie Hulls would do the job.
You're saying just 2 Eddie Hulls?
At my biggest. I'm 150 kilo now. At my biggest, it was nearly 200 kilo. So I think at my biggest, I think 2 Eddie Halls would dominate a silverback gorilla.
Wow. I mean, maybe that's the 2-on-1 that we're talking about. Some sort of.
Okay.
Could you imagine that?
Forget me now. Me.
You can be mad at me all you want, but you can't be on mom's phone Googling and.
If I back it up, is it fat enough? When I throw it back.
Absolutely not. Get this crap out my feed. What's going on here? Could you do it? You know what I'm saying? Could you do it? I mean, the body's there, but you see the face. Could you do it? Would you make the sacrifice? Let me know in the comments. Oh, hell no.
Absolutely the fuck not. No, bitch. Cause what the fuck if I would've... Bitch,
No.
what if I didn't hit that fucking water? What if I would've hit one of those fucking rocks? Y'all bitches can play with somebody else's fucking life, not mine.
I couldn't even watch, man. Just what, a desperate display of natural selection in the wild.
The definition of a simp is someone who sacrifices individuality, masculinity, and purpose. The problem with simps reward disrespectful behavior. Simps will put it all on the line, and they will simply disrespect and dishonor themselves just for the chance to get close to some yams or some complex carbohydrates. The definition of a simp is someone who sacrifices.
Let that coochie breathe. You in the house. You don't need them panties. You going to bed. You don't need those panties on. Let that coochie breathe. Don't say I didn't put you on. Thank me later. Bye. Let that coochie breathe.
Making faces, ever make them fuck faces? A cool motherfucker say.
Konichi, what the fuck is...
Man, I used to have this one buddy and he would do drywall and mat.
There's unspoken rules that goes.
I want to be in love so